Welcome to the 2024 WCTV Clapper Awards. Thank you all for coming tonight. I'm Joanna Perino. I'll be your host for tonight. This is our 34th year of presenting the WCTV Clapper Awards. And I know I say this every year, but it truly is my favorite night of the year because we get to celebrate all of you, the stars of WCTV. And you guys are dressed like stars tonight. I am so impressed by all the Hollywood glam attire. So thanks for enjoying our theme and playing along with us. You're the reason WCTV continues to grow and all the wonderful video content that you are creating for our viewers, not only in Wadsworth, but all over the world. Yes, in case you didn't know, WCTV is internationally known. Our YouTube channel that we launched in 2023 has grown to over 2,000 subscribers, with about 3,000 videos available to view on there. New shows and priceless historic videos from our WCTV archives are added every day. If you haven't had a chance to visit our channel, it's called Watch WCTV. Just search that on YouTube. Please do, and be sure to subscribe, and that helps us grow. One of the first videos you'll see when you go to our YouTube channel at the top of the page is one that is putting WCTV and Wadsworth on the map. As many of you know, or some of you may have participated in this, Lori and Alex McIlvaine created a flash mob type performance in 2013, reenacting the Michael Jackson Thriller video. And for the past 11 years, they've continued to perform this at Main Street Wadsworth Scare on the Square event, and WCTV has always been there to record it. But this year was different. There were over 350 zombies, 3 sets of Michaels and Olas, and thousands of spectators that filled the streets of Wadsworth. WCTV's videographers Abe Haprian and Aiden Uzinski. Aiden was on the street. Abe Haprian, he was actually on the roof of this very building with our camera. They recorded the performance that was unmatched this year. And with Aiden's amazing editing skills, he turned it into a video that has gone viral. Let's take a look at a clip. Isn't that amazing? So in the 3 weeks since this video hit our YouTube channel, we have had over 212,000 views from all over the world, looking at our little town of Wadsworth, Mexico, Brazil, the UK, Canada, Japan, France, Colombia, Peru, Argentina, and the Philippines, just to name a few. This is just one of the examples of the power of video. So I want to encourage all of you, our video creators, to continue to create and share your stories through WCTV. You never know how far it will reach, who might need that information, or they just might need education or a little entertainment. In the words of our very first producer, many of you know, Homer Baldwin, he was our first producer and really the founder of WCTV. He would say, producing video is like painting with color, motion, and sound. He was truly an artist. I think Homer would agree that all of your creations are masterpieces, and tonight we celebrate each and every one of you. If you've not attended a Clapper Award before, here's a little history. Has anybody not been to a Clapper Awards before? Okay, we have quite a few actually. Awesome. So they began in 1991 with 8 categories, and WCTV produced about 200 shows a year. This past year, you, our community creators, and the WCTV staff produced nearly 1,800 new programs. Tonight we will present 50 awards in 15 categories, plus a very special one, the highly coveted Host with the Most Award, that will be presented by last year's Host with the Most, Bruce Lorenz. Are you ready to give up your crown? I guess so. They'll have to fight you for it, right? So I couldn't pull off this event without the help of our amazing WCTV crew. John Bernard, who's back in the booth rolling the videos. Jared Evangelist, back in the camera in the back. Our newest employee, Abe Haprian, on that side. Abe's a Wadsworth grad and an OU grad, and he joined us in June. He's on camera. And of course, Aiden Uzinski, who has the honor of handing out the awards again this year. Come on up to the awards table. You can unveil them. Tonight's awards presentation is dedicated, though, to 3 longtime WCTV producers that passed away this year: Dr. Caesar Carino, Ron Chamberlain, and Bill Owenschlager. Dr. Carino really needs no introduction, an icon of Wadsworth, a former mayor, and a 30-year video creator for WCTV, interviewing over 400 Wadsworth historical people with his series Wadsworth History on Film. Many of you in the audience have been guests on Caesar's show. When I first came to WCTV in 1992, he was one of the first people I met, only because everyone thought I was his daughter. Carino. So he made a visit to the studio to meet me. Of course, he found out that I was 100% Italian like him, so we became forever friends. I sure do miss him. Bill Owenschlager is another longtime community producer who spotlighted hundreds of local athletes on his Sports Scene series, as well as local programs with the Medina County Auditor's Office. Bill was always one of WCTV's biggest supporters and truly appreciated the value of local community media, and he utilized it well. And finally, Ron Chamberlain. He was a panelist on John Grom's long-running series, Right and Left. The beauty of this show is that John recruited 4 panelists from different political and professional backgrounds and perspectives, yet they were always able to conduct a civil discussion on topics that affect us today. Some were controversial, some are humorous, but all benefited from the kind and witty banter of Ron Chamberlain. The show continues, but it will not be the same without him. We appreciate these 3 gentlemen and their contributions that they've made to WCTV, and they will be missed. So now let's move on to the reason we're here, to find out who the winners are. In your program on the table, there's a list of nominees. You can follow along. The runner-up and honorable mention in each category will receive a certificate, and then we'll play a clip of the winner. If you receive a Clapper Award and would like to say a few words, please, everyone that receives an award, come up to the microphone, receive that from Aiden, and please step to your right and get your picture taken by Tom Stugmeyer, our Clapper Awards photographer. Thank you again for being here this year again, Tom. So let's get started. We have many longtime producers. So let's start with our Milestone Awards, which are presented to producers with 100 or more shows, either in one series or overall totals. And this year, they're newer producers or newer programs, because we're celebrating all 3 of them are 100 episodes. So the first Milestone Award goes to the Medina County Park District for their series program, Peaceful Park Pause. And we have an acceptance speech from that producer, Mark Ludwig.
This is Mark Ludwig from the Medina County Park District. I just wanted to thank Joanna and the crew at WCTV for the Milestone Award, 100 episodes of Peaceful Park Pause. It was Joanna's idea years ago for us to do a nature TV show, which we did briefly, called Wild Medina. And it kind of changed to Peaceful Park Pause. But thank you very much again. We're honored to receive this award, and we hope to have 100 more videos in the future. Take care, everyone.
The next milestone award goes to Sterling Haynes for his production of Sketching with Sterling, and that was produced in August 14th of 2024. Sterling has since moved to the Cincinnati area, so he also sent us an acceptance speech.
Hey everyone at WCTV, I'm Sterling Haynes. Thank you very much for the award for the 100th episode. I'm very excited to receive it. One of my motivations of doing Sketch with Sterling is to show underrepresented characters you don't usually see in media or animation or cartoons. But by having my own show and express my creativity, I'm able to portray characters in unique situations and unique interactions. So again, I'd like to thank you for the award and look forward to more episodes coming soon. Thank you.
Do any of you remember the show Wine with Wanda? Okay, Sterling is Wanda's son, so they moved to the Cincinnati area since then, but he still continues to produce his show and send it to us. And then our last milestone award is for 100 episodes of Villains of Pro Wrestling, produced by Joe Jarrell. I know he's here tonight. Come on up. Yeah. Do you want to say any words? I know you do.
Yeah, I'm never at a loss for words. Hey, thanks for watching. Always been a big wrestling fan. And sort of like our politics today, you know, good guy, bad guy. Thanks a lot for watching.
Okay, and now on to our Clapper Awards. We've had a lot of new shows this year, so for many of you, this might be your first Clapper Awards, like we saw. So let me quickly explain how the winners are selected. I gotta tell you, someone recently told me, someone who's been around for a while, that they thought I picked the winners every year. I thought that was hilarious. I don't know that I could handle that much power. So no, that is not how these are selected. The programs that are nominated are compiled into an official Clapper Awards ballot that any of you that voted saw online. Online voting took place in October for 2 weeks. This year we received over 3,700 ballots back. All the nominees, not just the top 3, all the nominees in that category are then judged by a panel of media professionals that don't have a connection to Wadsworth, so they don't know any of the producers, and they judge on quality, content, and just their overall reaction to the show. The online ballot scores and the judges' scores are combined to determine these winners. So you can stop sending me bribes and, you know, all kinds of stuff. I don't pick the winners. All right, so our first category is Best School Event. So the honorable mention goes to the 2023 WHS Veterans Day, produced by the Wadsworth High School Media Production class. And I think we have some students here from that class. Would you like to come up and accept? And please remember to come to the side here and get your picture taken, please. Joe, did you get your picture taken? All right, good. I'll let you come back next week then and record your show. Okay. All right, the runner-up in the Best School Event category is Wadsworth City Schools Striving to be the Best, 4 Cities Compact Special Education Day, produced by Chris Roberts and Eric Jackson, who I know are here this evening. He's taking the long way. All right, and the Clapper Award in the Best School Event category goes to photographer for this video? I think you were. Why don't you come up and accept?
This is extra special because my daughter put that together. That was her idea, and then we had such a good time there. So thanks. She's going to be thrilled. Yeah. I'll give her this for $5.
I should have had 2 awards made. I have a feeling that one's going to be on your mantle. All right, the next category is the best look into our schools, and the honorable mention goes to Wadsworth City Schools, striving to be the best. Cardboard Challenge, produced by Michelle Evans and Joe Shalala. Anybody here tonight? Okay. The runner-up is Bruce on the Loose, Central Intermediate School Construction Update, produced by Bruce Lorenz. And the Clapper Award in the Best Look into Our Schools category goes to
Are you interested in being on the morning announcements next year, or have an interest in a potential career in broadcasting, news, social media, or journalism? Do you like acting, public speaking, or being in front of a camera? It's not too late to join Intro to Broadcasting. Speak to your guidance counselor or Mr. Taylor in room 2203 if you have any questions.
Congrats to the varsity boys tennis team for defeating St. Edward 3-2 on Monday. The team will compete in the OHSAA sectional tournament on Wednesday, May 8th, Friday, May 10th, and Saturday, May 11th at Springside Racquet Club in Akron. With 2 more days left in our 2024 class, Morgan went out and asked our seniors their favorite Wadsworth High School memories.
What's your favorite high school memory? When people went body surfing at the football game 2 years ago.
My favorite high school memory is last year in Coop's class. We tried to make s'mores behind his back, and he caught us in the act.
Are any of the students from the Intro to Broadcasting class here? That was Good Morning Grizzlies. Do you want to tell us about how you guys do the morning announcements?
I think I'll just do a little thing.
Okay, all right.
Thank you so much for this award. I know Mr. Taylor is going to be a very happy camper about this one. He puts his heart and soul into these classes, so yeah, he's going to be really happy about this.
The next category is Best School Performance. The honorable mention goes to Wadsworth Middle School Winter Choir Concert of December 12, 2023, produced by Samantha Qualick and Wadsworth Middle School. Anyone from Wadsworth Middle School would like to accept? Okay. Oh, you got it. Okay. The runner-up is Valley View Talent Show, March 22nd, 2024. And I think Carrie Hampshire is here to accept. I love this fanfare music. And the Clapper Award in the Best School Performance goes to the Wadsworth High School Holiday Spectacular Concert. This was produced by the Media Communications class.
Well, thank you so much for this honor. Our holiday shows, our most popular show throughout the year. We have over 200 kids on stage, so we're proud of them for their hard work, and also proud of these guys behind the camera that's making these awesome recordings. So thank you so much for supporting the arts. Jonathan?
I'm in choir and media production, so thank you to Mrs. Davis for putting on a great show, and thank you to Mr. Taylor. And thanks for the award.
Our next category is Best Religious Message, and the honorable mention goes to Light from Above, Jordan Morris of the West Virginia School of Preaching, produced by David Kenny, and I know he has also moved out of town, so he is not available to accept tonight. The runner-up is Mosaic Wadsworth, Help My Unbelief, produced by Adam Barton of Wadsworth Mosaic. Extended music on that one since we're in Mosaic. Oh my gosh. All right, and the Clapper Award in the Best Religious Message goes to
that all of this equipment is for one purpose. What's that? It's to save lives. That's what we want. We want to save people's lives. You know, Jesus came to save our lives too. You know, the Bible says, for the Son of Man, who's that? That's Jesus. The Son of Man came to seek what was lost and to save them. Wow, he came for that. That's right, that's what the Bible says. Well, why did he save us? Well, he saved us so that we could enjoy God forever, and we could love him, and we could follow him and live with him forever. Wow, I want to do that. And then we could go and help other people. I want to help other people too. Well, that's good. I want to be a firefighter. Okay, well, that's a good way to help other people too. But remember that Jesus is the greatest one who saves lives, because he died on the cross to pay for our sins so that we could be right with God. Wow, wow, I believe in him. I believe in him too. I believe in him too.
Sunny and Friends, produced by Gary McCubbin.
Well, thank you very much for the honor. I want to thank my wife for putting up with Sonny and all his pals at our house as permanent house guests. And for Aiden, who makes us look better than we really are. For Joanna, John, and Abe, who help and support us all the time. For Kathy Hall, for giving me a lot of advice and a few criticisms, too. For the Wadsworth Fire Department for letting me come in and shoot the program there. And for all my grandchildren who are always reminding me what it takes to communicate with children. Remember, though, that Jesus Christ is the center of this show. He's the one who rescues. He rescued me, and he will for anyone who trusts in him. Thank you very much.
Gary, stay right there. I'm going to have Gary stay right there because I have something else exciting to congratulate him for winning first place award in the Philo Festival of Media Arts Competition presented by the Alliance for Community Media. This encompasses 4 states, Ohio, Michigan, Kentucky, and Indiana. And Gary's episode of Sonny and Friends, The Friendly Donkey, won top honors in the Best Children's Programming category. So he is also receiving that Philo Award tonight.
Yes, I'm truly honored and humbled to have won this award. When I saw all the other people who are producing things in this area. It's amazing what they're producing, and I'm surprised and humbled that I've won. I want to thank Tom and Dora Kaufman for allowing me to come into their barn with their donkeys, and for Tom to sing the song Away in the Manger that was part of the program. And last but not least, I want to thank the 3 donkeys, Snickers, Cubbins, and Rascal. I hope they get an extra cup of grain for this.
The next category is Best Worship Service, and the honorable mention goes to Trinity United Church of Christ. Bruce Lorenz is accepting. The runner-up goes to Sacred Heart Church. Oh, Karen Flanagan, why don't you accept? She says no. And the Clapper Award for the Best Worship Service goes to
themselves, they committed themselves to what? They were devoted, what does it say? To learning the scriptures together, to praying together, to taking communion together, to eating meals together. In short, they were committed to following the way of Jesus. This is an important word, together. The early church wasn't about buildings or programs or services. The early church was family. One of the words that Luke uses here in Acts 2 is fellowship. In the Greek, it's koinonia. And it's this rich word that means so much more than just getting together. Koinonia means that they shared their life together, the deepest places of their souls, their needs and wants, their sins and struggles, joys and victories, suffering and pain, and everything in between. See, in our hyper-individualized culture, we don't want to be known. And we certainly don't want to do the hard work of knowing someone else and walking through them through every season of their life. But that is koinonia. That is true Christian fellowship.
So Freshwater Community Church is the winner of that Clapper Award. I don't believe anyone was able to attend from them, but we'll make sure they get it. The next category is Best Performing Arts, and the honorable mention goes to Little Red House Music Recital, produced by Babs Yule. I saw her earlier. I know she had these fabulous earrings on. The runner-up in the Best Performing Arts category goes to Rare and Rockin', produced by Joe Jarrell. And the Clapper Award in the Best Performing Arts category goes to Wadsworth Community Band. Is anyone here from the band? Okay, we'll make sure they get their award as well. The next category is Best Public Awareness, and the honorable mention goes to Jenny Young for her production of Neopat Charles Kirby Wilcox honoree Corey Endlick. The runner-up in the public awareness category goes to Bruce on the Loose, his episode with State Representative Sharon Ray. And the Clapper Award for Best Public Awareness goes to
Medina County means a lot to us. We have a family of 6, so it's hard sometimes to be able to keep those pantry staples in, and the kids just eat through everything. And it's also inspiring to be a part of the community. The amount of work that everybody does here is truly amazing, and it just inspires us to help try to give back to the community when we can.
It means people getting food that need it desperately, and it's convenient for people to come, and it's easy to come and get what you need.
I can say we look forward to coming. It rounds out our groceries. It just makes our dollar go so much further.
Jenny Young, Feeding Medina County 2024. Are you giving it back?
Short joke. I just want to say thank you to Joanna and everybody at WCTV for making this community a very special place to have something like WCTV. It means a lot to me as someone who makes video. I'll get emotional because when I was a kid, I didn't have a this. So if you're younger and you have a this, please utilize this because it takes you a while when you're a little older to find it. Thanks.
The next category is Best Promotional, and the honorable mention goes to, this is becoming a common theme, Bruce on the Loose, the interview he did with Bill Damasio of the Four Cities Compact. The runner-up is It's a Great Day in Wadsworth, holiday gift giving produced by the Wadsworth Area Chamber of Commerce. You know you got to get your picture taken. And the Clapper Award in the Best Promotional category goes to...
So when we started to pay for prescriptions, it just meant for some of these people the difference between having a little extra money at the end of the month, not having to worry, where my medication, will I be able to pay for it? And for many of these people, especially the diabetics and those with hypertension, I mean, it's just been a wonderful opportunity for them.
I thank you very much because not having a good income coming in, they were able to get the prescriptions for me and they were free, and I appreciate that.
So every prescription our doctors write now goes to Mark's Pharmacy, and they bill us at the end of the month. And for the first time, none of our patients have to make a decision about how should I pay for this? How can I pay for it? They just go there, they get it, and we have now closed the loop on providing the total medical experience for all of our patients.
Important video, Free Clinic of Medina County, produced by Jenny Young.
Okay, so these are really important to me because the mission of my business is to support small business and nonprofit organizations. And so I give these to the nonprofit organization or the small business. Thank you. I've been given many, many things and thanks from the community, but these go to them. They really appreciate it. It gives them the courage and the confidence to keep finding the funds to make video and tell stories. So thank you.
All right, our next category is Best Special Event, and the honorable mention goes to our very own ticket salesman, Roger Polk, for walking the 2024 Blue Tip Parade. The The runner-up in the Best Special Event category goes to Wine with Wanda and vegan wine and artworks. But again, Wanda is in Cincinnati. We'll make sure she gets this award. The Clapper Award in the Best Special Event category goes to...
Hi, I'm Bruce Lorenz, and this show's called Bruce on the Loose. We're here with Melvin Blake at historic Firestone Stadium, and I've done a little umpiring here, and what a beautiful facility. And if you had anything to do with it, sir, thank you very much. To tell us about your background, how are you affiliated with this stadium?
Okay, I work for the City of Akron, Recreation and Parks, and a couple years ago, the city decided to take over the operation of this facility. And in doing that, we were able to convince the mayor that we needed to put in field turf on both our fields so that we didn't have the issue of rainouts, pulling a tarp, and those kind of things.
Bruce on the Loose at Firestone Stadium. Bruce, I'm going to let you do your speech, and then I have something else to add. So stay right there.
I was very surprised that the City of Akron paid for the renovation of Firestone Stadium. They didn't get any state grants. They may have applied, but they didn't receive any, nor national grants. And the city takes good pride in the fact that the next 5 years they sign an extension, and they'll have the state softball tournament there the next 5 years. Joanna got the names of the 16 teams that qualified this year, and 4 sent back thank you notes, and they let their parents see that show, and they were very excited about that opportunity. Some of them have never qualified for the state tournament in softball. So that was a very interesting show, and I enjoyed doing it.
Well, stay right there, Bruce. Bruce was also a big winner in the Philo Festival of Media Arts competition, where he took first place in the Best Interview and Talk Show category for his episode featuring the American Blind Golf. So congratulations to you, Bruce.
Mayor Lawbaugh told me that a group was coming in at Pine Valley, and they were celebrating, they were having a tournament, and all the golfers were blind. There were 3 categories. One, just slightly blind. Secondly, they needed help. And third, totally blind. And I have to tell you, I'm glad I wasn't in that tournament, because they demonstrated they have helpers to line the ball up. And the last group I interviewed hit drives, and they were straight down the middle, and just amazing, amazing. And we were very happy to host that here in Wadsworth. Thank you.
All right, a couple more categories here. The next one is Best Sports and Recreation, and the honorable mention, oh, you might as well just do your moonwalk back here, Bruce. The honorable mention goes to Bruce on the Loose with the Wadsworth High School 3-time state wrestling champions, Jackson Joy and Nick Tavanello. That was Jonathan, easy on the music. Bruce did that show virtually, so we had Nick Tavanello on Zoom, and that was Bruce's first virtual show, and it turned out great. All right, our runner-up in the Best Sports and Recreation is the Tommy Maroon Sports Show, produced by Tommy Maroon. All right, and the Clapper Award in the Best Sports and Recreation category goes to...
Wadsworth. This is Annette from the village of St. Edward at Wadsworth, and we're here at the Miracle League field today for a very important game. We have the Wadsworth Warriors against the St. Ed's Eagles. Game time is 1 o'clock. Temperature 66 degrees, partly cloudy. Perfect day for a game. We have a very serious ball player over here. Virgie is getting warmed up on deck. She is an avid baseball fan and loves her Cleveland Guardians. Oh, there we go. Look at that nice hit. Oh, there's a dog on the field. Okay, back to baseball. Here she comes. Running down to first base. Good hit. Okay, next is going to be. All righty, so we have runners on first and second. Good job. Good job.
Annette Cano from the village of St. Edward. If that video doesn't make you feel good, I don't know what does. That was amazing.
Okay, I can't quit my day job. Gosh, thank you very much. As you can tell, I love seniors, and age has no boundaries, really. If we can do something for the seniors, we do it. A couple facts: the residents got to pick their name. It was on the back of their shirts, and they also picked their walk-on music. So I can't begin to tell you how much fun we had that day, and we did a lot of laughing. We've had another game since then, by the way. So thank you very much.
This past year, WCTV has been able to broadcast over 200 Wadsworth High School sporting events to our community, and viewers from really all over. Our live Wadsworth Grizzlies football games have had record numbers, both watching it live and on demand. Last week's playoff game that we did North Ridgeville had over 5,000 viewers. We cannot talk football without thanking our amazing announcers, Robert Rickenbacker and Mike Elkins. I don't know if either of them are here tonight. They have been volunteering their time to be announcers for our football broadcasts for nearly 10 years, so we thank them. We also provide coverage. We're getting ready to start basketball season. Girls and boys home basketball games, they're starting in a few weeks, and we cannot thank enough Dr. Gary Bernard and Dave Meeger for also volunteering their time to be our basketball announcers. And we also want to thank many parents, sports parents and coaches, who also volunteer to help us cover the other 150 sporting events that we air on WCTV. Lynn Decker, who produces the Wadsworth High School volleyball matches, Dave Wagner, Bill Bronlich, Steve Gamasini, and Jerry Byers, who cover girls and boys soccer for us, Matt Milano and Camden Brady, boys and girls lacrosse, Zig Novat, who does the Wadsworth High School gymnastics, and Jason Solers, who owns Colony Bowl. He actually covers the Wadsworth bowling matches for us. So we could not do all that production of all the sporting events without all their help, so we thank all of them. So now let's find out who the nominees and the winners are in the Best Sports Coverage category. The honorable mention goes to Wadsworth High School Boys Soccer versus Ashland, and that's produced by Steve Gamasini and Jerry Byers. Runner-up goes to WHS Girls Lacrosse versus Copley, and that was their senior night video produced by Camden Brady. They must all be out playing sports. I don't know where anybody is. And the Clapper Award for the Best Sports Coverage goes to
Daniela getting separation with the body shot there before the ball arrived. I love it. That falls right on Athena's foot, plays it out to Cece. Cece just inside, burns around her, left foots it into the, maybe a corner kick. It is a corner kick.
It's got to be, yeah, because that was deflection. maybe she can bend it again. She likes that side, so.
You've seen the trick people do with the little stick with the string and the dollar bill on it, and it's laser, and then you pull it away from them. It's kind of what Cece does with the ball. She shows it to him on her back foot, and then inside, and she runs by him. It's kind of like, here, come and get it. Oh, no, it's gone now.
Whoa!
What a goal by Daniela Ripplinger!
Who was it?
That was Daniela.
Nice!
That was Ella Ripplinger.
That was awesome!
Served in by Cece Craig.
Wow.
Right on the thigh of Daniela.
That was a rocket, too. I don't think anybody was expecting that. Hello. Welcome.
4-0 Lady Grizzlies.
Wadsworth High School varsity soccer, produced by Dave Wagner, Tammy Craig, and Bill Bronlich. Come on, all of you, come up. I might have to do an award for the most excited announcer next year.
Well, I don't know why I was nervous. Maybe I'm competitive, but super exciting. This is not a win for us, but it's a win for our Lady Grizzlies, so we're so excited about this. Thank you.
Yes, and everybody that watches the Friday Night Football, we talked about that. I mean, we're just happy we didn't have to compete with that, because that is an amazing production that Joanna and Aiden and the team put on. So thank you. Cool. Good? We're good?
He doesn't talk much. He's video.
All right, our next category is Best Instructional, and the honorable mention goes to Sketching with Sterling, Network Segmentation, produced by Sterling Haynes, and he is not with us tonight. The runner-up goes to Dr. Gary Bernard for Wadsworth Community Garden, Got Seeds. Come on, this way. Right this way. And the Clapper Award in the Best Instructional category goes to
I'm going to add a little bit over here and actually pull it into my gray that I made. Again, if it's too dark, you can always add more white into it. So I am going to bring that in and lightly feather it out. I'm going to bring it in here to that hard line again and lightly feather it out. You see, I'm leaving some gaps of the gray. And it doesn't really have a lot in here, but if you want, you can add a little bit. Then over here it has some as well, and up here. Now to me, my pumpkin looks a little crooked. It might be because I'm not standing in front of it, I'm standing to the side, but you will be in front of your pumpkin. So it will actually, oh, actually it's not bad. It's not bad. And they're not twins. Each side is not a twin. You know, it could have fallen over on the field and changed its shape a little bit, and that's okay too.
Mary Sani produced Brush Tips, and she's actually living in Florida. She comes up every summer since she's moved down there, and she produces 12 episodes that we run through over the next year. But Sherry has sent us an acceptance speech, so let's hear from her.
Thank you all once again for voting for Brush Tips with Sherry. I'm super grateful for the opportunity that I've had to spread joy and love and happiness in people's houses just through what I love to do, which is painting. I'm super grateful for my partner Abby there, who's the face of Brush Tips in Wadsworth. And I'm super grateful for WCTV and all of you for being such great fans of our little town TV station, because without this little town TV station, I feel like we would not have this great voting for tonight. So I'm super grateful. Thank you for just letting me love on you and spread joy through painting. And thank you all for just being you and being amazing. I am forever grateful. Thank you so much again. So
we'll make sure Sherry gets her award. The next category is Best Informational, and the honorable mention goes to Reclaim the Confident You, Improving Happiness During Seasonal Change, produced by Michelle Merricks. And unfortunately, she's under the weather. She couldn't be here tonight. The runner-up is Bruce on the Loose, his interview with the Wadsworth High School Choir, produced by Bruce Lorenz. And the Clapper Award for the Best Informational goes to
So Medina County Parks came, they reached an agreement that it would remain as it is in park and land, no houses, and the park agreed to maintain the house and the barn.
I will say this about the Medina County Park System. I've been impressed all along. The people he worked with were supportive. They listened in bringing about their dream.
Well, I would tell you, if you're interested in preserving land and conserving it, that they're a wonderful partner in it. You look at the way this park is maintained. It's beautiful. I come back here and it's a joy to come back here and see the land that I traveled on as I was a kid.
They wouldn't have to include us as family in the different things we've done here, but they do. And so it's good to have that collaborative effort and supportive effort.
Jenny Young, you do some amazing work. Medina County Park District, Allerdale Park.
Oh, thanks, guys. If you can't tell, I meet some really amazing humans who make up Medina County and Wadsworth. And where's Bruce? Where's Bruce? Hi, I'm actually okay that I lost to you because I am a little stinger and I used to play at Firestone Park Stadium and I hit a grand slam in 1995, so thanks.
All right, our next category is Best Talk Show, and the honorable mention goes to Why the Why, Wadsworth YMCA Facilities and Staff, produced by Jim Grubb, Roger Wright, and the Wadsworth YMCA. This is a new show this year. The runner-up in the Best Talk Show category goes to Aging Well in Wadsworth, the episode with Jim Dull, produced by the Suprema Senior Center. This is a new show this year, too. Jim, you're awfully quiet. I'm a little worried. All right, and the Clapper Award for the Best Talk Show goes to
I'm Bruce Lorenz, and this show is called Bruce on the Loose. I'm here on College Street at the new fire station with Chief Bob Linder. Chief,
welcome.
What a facility. You took me on a little nickel tour, yes. And we're going to try to show people about what's going on here. And this is no trucks here in the bay, 5 bays, probably about maybe 10,000 square feet.
This is, yeah, it's roughly around 10,000 square feet, 5 bays. They're, I know it's empty at this point, but come Monday, this will be filled with all of our trucks. Yes, this is, they're home away from home. When they're working the station, we're here 24/7. So I like to think this area is their home. And the same features that you have at your home, we're going to have here, such as our kitchen. We have a dining room, and then the living room, what we personally call as the day room. So where they're relaxing when they're not on calls at the end of the day, they can sit and watch TV. That's the day room. So I like to think this is their home away from home.
Bruce Lorenz for Bruce on the Loose. If you couldn't tell, he really is on the loose. He's just everywhere.
My timing was pretty good. I really had no idea when the trucks were going to be brought in, and I just lucked out that we had the bays open And Chief Linder was very accommodating, really knows the fire, and told me the history, how Wadsworth got that new station, and we should all be proud. It is very, very nice. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, our last Clapper Award category is Best Entertainment, and the honorable mention goes to, once again, Sketching with Sterling Cardio Boxing. The runner-up goes to Ticket Trivia, produced by Roger Polk and Aunt Terry Kreider. Aunt Terry, you gotta come up. Oh, Roger sold some more tickets.
Normally, you don't get to speak when you just get runner-up. But I just sold 6 tickets right there at the end, and I got to get them in before Roger Wright and Joanna draw for Bandy and Isabel and the rest. They're going to kill me. So,
all right.
With me a moment. We're having a drawing tonight for how many, Joanna?
2 $500 winners. Yeah. Yes. I think he's more concerned about the raffle than his Clapper Award, but.
Again, I got 787 people depending on it.
Oh my gosh. All right, and the Clapper Award in the Best Entertainment category goes to.
Today we're at the Medina County Fair with Pam Oberholzer, one of the organizers on the board, and also we're here in the Draft Horse building, and we have some really interesting things to talk about them. Pam, you've raced draft horses for years. What's a couple secrets?
I don't know if there is a secret. They're gentle giants for sure. You know, they're pretty big, and as you see, pretty friendly because these kind of keep nibbling at us here. So, yes, so they're really kind of a cool horse.
This is the Haflinger breed, and originally the Haflinger breed came from Hafling, Austria, and they were a Tyrolean mountain horse crossed with an Arab. They've been in the United States since the early 50s. So there's quite a few of them now, and they're very popular. They're known for their work ethic. They're really quiet, good horses. They're kind of like the smaller version of the gentle giants that you saw before.
Ranger, thank you very much. Oh no, not my mic. You can't eat my mic.
Bruce Lorenz. Bruce on the loose at the Medina County Fair.
Pam Oberholtz and I worked together at Black River. She was a longtime elementary principal, has been on the fair board for years and years. If you haven't ventured to the Medina County Fair, you should put that on your dance card.
All right, so that is all of our Clapper Awards. We're now going to move on to what was formerly known as the Diamond, Gold, and Platinum Disc Awards. We changed that this year to, since nobody uses a disc anymore, right? To the Watch WCTV Awards. So we are going to award those for the most online views for a single program and for a series. So the Gold Award for the most online views for a single video goes to the Wadsworth Older Adults Foundation for their video of the Professional Friends Support. And I believe Jenny Young produced that, correct? So the foundation would like to come up, and Jenny, we have one for each of you. They had 1,299 views on that one episode. The Platinum Award for the second most online views for a single video goes to, well, the rest of your table can come up, the Suprema Senior Center for the snowball fight video, which was so cute. If you haven't seen that, take a look at it on our YouTube channel, with 1,454 views. Mike Testa, you need to produce a video next year because you're the only ones left at the table. I'm going to get you in the studio. All right, the Diamond Disc Award for the most views for one episode online goes to Real News, produced by Mark Velchek, with 2,206 views. I think he's here tonight. All right, moving on to the WCTV Awards for Series programs. The Gold Award for the third most online views for a series goes to Grace Lutheran Church with 1,742 views for their services. And I believe Kathy Byers is here. Yes, awesome. Congratulations. Yes.
I just have to say.
Yes, of course.
Thank you very much, and I want you to know that I'm usually the one who does the video.
And you do an excellent job. We actually have 12 churches that record their services for us every week and send us the files, so we are thankful that we can offer that to our viewers. The Platinum Award for the second most online views for a series goes to Bruce on the Loose. He has had 5,058 views on his series shows this past year. Have you said enough tonight? All right. And the Diamond Award for the most online views for a series goes to, these guys are unbeatable. I don't know how many years this has gone to. Polka Time Again, Gene Kovac and Mike Kovac. 5,510 views on their Polka Time series.
I just want to say that my dad, Gene Kovac's been doing this show for 35 years, and it's about time he got an award here. So that's. And also, Joanna has been filming him for 35 years, so she deserves a round of applause.
Polka Time Again actually airs all over Northeast Ohio and for some reason has a huge following in North Dakota. So I send Polka Time. I may have told this story before, but one day I answered the phone and some lady said this might sound like she asked for me, this might sound like a silly question, but do you have anything to do with a polka show? And I was like, yes, as a matter of fact, I do. We've done 1,500 episodes. And she said, our audience in North Dakota wants to see it. So we have been sending it to about 6 cable systems in North Dakota for the past 15 years probably. So it airs all over Northeast Ohio. It's the longest running public access series in the United States, if not the world. All right, our last award here is the Host with the Most Award. It's one of our highly coveted awards. The staff of WCTV actually selects this one based on what we feel are 3 important qualities that make a great host: preparedness, presentation, and professionalism. Many of you in the audience have won this award. If you have, could you stand up? Roger Wright, Janie, Irma, Joe Gerald, Bruce Lorenz. Awesome. Did I miss anybody? Okay, great. So one of the perks of being last year's recipient is that you get to crown the next year's recipients. Bruce, however, had some eye surgery, so I'm going to do the presentation. So this year's recipient is fairly new to being a WCTV star, but with their poise and professionalism, we are confident that they will be around a long time. This host knows what the audience wants to hear and gives it to them, great information and tools needed to reclaim that good feeling within all of us. She may have already figured out who the winner is, but now let's tell all of you. It's my pleasure to present the 2024 WCTV Host with the Most Award to
I'm Michelle Merricks with Reclaim the Confident You. And today I'd like to talk to you about a neat kind of story that happened about a little over a year ago. But it's the season where girls are going back to school because, as you know, I'm a female confident coach. So what I do is I take women who are feeling stuck in life. You're feeling stuck at a certain phase in life. And I help to move you forward and feel your most confident, wonderful self, feeling good about who you are, and teaching you, I call them tools in your toolbox, of different tools to feel good and how to think about yourself and how to feel really good about who you are.
So unfortunately, as I mentioned earlier, Michelle Merricks has taken ill today and she couldn't make it tonight, but we will make sure that we present her with her sash and her award when she's feeling better, and we will get her picture taken. Bruce will have you come up and do the honors, okay? We'll have you come to the studio. All right. So that was the final award tonight, but there's a little bit of exciting business we need to take care of before we go. We're going to make two people, hopefully they're in this room, maybe not, but two people a little richer. The WCTV Foundation was created in 2021. It's a nonprofit organization designed to provide supplemental support to WCTV through fundraising efforts and events. To date, the foundation has raised over $18,000 through the 40 times $500 raffle and donations and grants. Hopefully, I know you've all had a chance to visit Roger Polk and get your lucky ticket. There's also information on the back of your program with a QR code if you want to do it at a later date or learn more about the foundation. This raffle was all Roger's idea. He has dedicated many, many Saturdays and evenings to the Main Street Wadsworth Farmers Market and First Fridays and bingo at the Senior Center, which I know is one of his favorite things. We have a board of directors for the foundation that I'd like to introduce. We have our president, Roger Wright, and if you want to come up on stage, he's going to help us do the drawing. Treasurer, Tori Klain, who's over back in the corner. Catherine Miracle, Brandon Davis, Vice President Roger Polk, and our secretary, Miss Jenny Young. And Aiden, if we could have the microphone up here, that would be great. So the idea of the raffle is simple. Every time we sell 100 tickets at $10 each, we draw a $500 winner. We've sold over 1,800 tickets, and tonight we'll draw two winners. Our foundation president, Mr. Roger Wright, will do the honors. Are you ready, Roger? Okay. Do I need to cover your eyes? Do you have anything up your sleeve? All right. Okay, dig in there deep and pull one, and we'll announce it, and then pull the other one. So exciting, so exciting. All right. The first winner is Bev Long. Yeah, that's good. All right. Mix them up, mix them up, mix them up. Oh, so much pressure. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's see, is there just one there? Yeah. The second winner is Denise Benko, and she purchased the ticket at the expo, at the Senior Center Expo. All right, well, we will notify these two winners. Thank you, Roger. Thank you so much. So that concludes our 2024 WCTV Clapper Awards. Before we go, I'd like to give a round of applause to some special people and locally owned businesses for helping us out tonight. Tom Sugmeyer, of course, for taking our pictures. We will post them on social media and the WCTV website. If you've taken any pictures tonight, please post them and tag us so we can share them. The Blue Heron Pub for the delicious dinner tonight. I want to thank the Blue Tip Festival as well. They helped us set up all these tables and chairs yesterday. A few of us will be attending their awards back right here in this same room tomorrow night, where we will be accepting another grant from the Blue Tip Festival. Last year's grant was used to create a podcast set at WCTV, and all of you are invited to use it. If you've had an interest in creating a podcast, please stop in and let's talk about how we can make that happen. It's ready for you to use. Miracle Custom Awards for creating our beautiful Clapper Awards. Craig Miracle and Catherine are in the audience here. Last but not least, Mosaic Wadsworth for allowing us to use this beautiful venue, and for Jonathan in the booth for helping us with the technical help. Please don't forget to take your favors and your cake and your suckers. I had such a blast making all of those for everyone, and please take them home and enjoy them. Feel free to take your star off our wall of fame outside if you want to. And please, before you leave, if you haven't gotten a picture with your award, step over to the backdrop and we'll get that taken. And if the Clapper Award, Milestone, Host with the Most, she's not here, and the Watch WCTV award winners could come to the stage afterwards, we want to get some group photos. Thank you all for coming tonight. Please enjoy your holiday season, stay well, and we will see you next time. And enjoy it with your family and friends. Good night.
You are watching WCTV, Wadsworth Community Television.